Hello all, Dude back with just kind of a little overview of a build. I don't think I'm really going to continue with just the straight Let's Play series since it seems like the way I'm playing is not really something that is video worthy every 30 minutes, so yeah. I think I'm going to stick with just kind of highlights of things. If anyone really wants to see just a straight Let's Play, then I'll do that. But yeah. So, this is just a neat little automatic nether portal system that I built. Turned on, turned off, and it does toggle from one button, so you don't need multiple buttons. How that works is, so this cable up here is coming from just the button, which runs along here through a repeater to boost the signal and goes through a pulse shortener so that I get a 1-tick pulse out of here. That goes into 2 repeaters and into this little contraption which I've built, which pretty much allows me to have one signal flip between 2 different outputs. So I push the button right now. This has nothing there, so it does nothing. So it goes through this block, through the repeater, into this block, and powers this line, and also powers the piston, which neither of these are sticky pistons. So therefore, it pushes it over to the other side, and then the other side will go off. So here, it's currently off. So it goes very, very fast. But it switches it over and sends the signal. Then if I push it again, it sends the signal on the other side and pushes it back. This just runs straight over to a little torch tower into a dispenser with flint and steel, which it does unfortunately use up, but you get 64 uses per flint and steel, and they're not that difficult to make. So that system's pretty simple. Let's see. So this one runs off of the other side. So every time I push the button, it toggles between the 2. And that runs just 2 other pulse formers or pulse shorteners. Either way, depends on what you want to call them. But they convert any length of pulse into a 1-tick pulse. In this case, it's actually a 2-tick pulse because this is set to 2, which is how much you need to trigger a torch. So this one fires off first, makes the dispenser up there go off once, and then 4 ticks later this one goes off, which is the fastest that you can have one dispenser fire twice, I believe. I think I could probably have 2 dispensers on here, one in the middle or one on the side or something to pick up the water. That just places the water down, breaking the portal. Excuse me, Wolfie. There you go. So, finished up this room too. Decided to go ahead and make it look all pretty and stuff. So yeah. You push the button, it shortens it to 1 tick, which allows this to work and not just go insane. This does actually allow you to just pulse back and forth between 2 as well, which is kind of useful if you give this a constant signal, but in this case it's not. So, the on mechanism just uses flint and steel to light the portal. The off mechanism places down water and picks it back up a split second later, allowing it to kill the portal. And then these 2 just split off from the on and off lines and run down to just a little note block setup, which is completely optional and basically useless, but it just makes it sound nifty. So these all down here just the, let's see, on and off sides. And that's just what makes the dwee and dew sound, as my perfect imitation of the sound shows. And over here, it's just a little extra part for the front of the portal, which I've turned off for the moment, just because I prefer the button method, because I always miss pressure plates. But if you run that redstone line underneath these blocks and connect to the same line as the button, It actually works a little bit better. It's more automatic. So you can walk in, it'll turn on, and come into the Nether. Woo. Which I haven't really done much with. I built a little hut around my portal so hopefully it doesn't get blown up by a ghast. And then you walk back. And it always puts you in front of the portal so that you don't get stuck in the portal. Which I think may actually break some of the original forms of the portal trapping, which is kind of nice. Because getting stuck in a portal is just annoying. But when you land back in the overworld, you land on the middle pressure plate, which turns it off. So this works as a very nice little automatic portal. Reorganize all this stuff too. So you can pretty easily just come down. I want to go to the Nether. And now you're in the Nether. And then when you come back, it shuts off again. That way you don't have to worry about zombie pigmen spawning or having to have that really obnoxious constant portal noise all the time. Because that's really annoying. So it just places the water to break the portal, like most automatic portals. So yes. Also, just quick updates on the world. Added an extra little room back here for just bulk storage of assorted crud that I don't really need to have immediate access to. Enchanted a couple more things. Just got general enchantments on armor. Managed to get unbreaking on everything, which is nice. Got a Fortune 3 pick finally. Still can't seem to get anything other than fire aspect. Hopefully that will change eventually. Reorganized all this stuff. Apparently the missing one that I lost 2 hours ago just materialized for some reason. No idea what just happened there. Huh. And I also went exploring for a couple of hours and got slime balls, ender pearls, and just other general stuff. I think that's about it. Added this. And if you're not using the pressure plates, if I would have shifted this back one, I believe you could have made a slime block door. So you could have had a button that would open the door all fancy like and then power up the portal and then close it after you. Which is what I wanted to do initially, but I kind of apparently ignored the fact that I would need extra room for that and built all this stuff a little bit too far forward, and I'm too lazy to shift it all back and build a door. So, oh well, it doesn't have a door. Deal with it. But you likely could. So yeah, that's about it for progress at the moment. As usual, subscribe if you like what I do. Thanks for watching.